Hey everybody, this video is just basically I got an personal message of an idea for a video from Kelly, and she asked me my experiences with dating someone who is a trans male, what she should expect because she's interested in dating someone who's trans but was a little bit nervous about it because I mean it is different. But what my experiences have been, what my advice is, because I've dated so many people who are trans. So I wrote some stuff down, so sorry if I don't look straight at the camera, but it's a lot to cover. So here you go. It's not really all that different from dating a biological male. I mean, trans men are the same, they were just born in the wrong body, and that's not their fault. And they're really not that different. I mean, this video, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything and say it's easy because no relationship is a walk in the park. There are things you may go through and you need to be willing to do so if you're going in for the long haul. I'm not going to coat anything, and it might be a little bit explicit for some people, so I'm just warning you now. If you're thinking of dating someone at the beginning of their transition, you need to be ready for a relationship that is going to be changing, because that's exactly what a transition is. It's a person's transformation into who they truly are. If the person is pre-op, which means they haven't had bottom or top surgery, and has also not started hormone therapy, which is being put on testosterone for FTM, be ready to deal with someone, sometimes dysphoric moments, and going through getting that person to those points, if in fact that's what they want to do. If the person hasn't started T, which is the shortened version of testosterone, you need to realize that the testosterone can make them more aggressive and more sexual, along with changing their body and redistributing things. That's what it's there for to begin with, is to make that person more masculine. The voice will drop, hair will grow, acne usually happens, possibly, weight gain, muscle gain, and not to get to the nitty-gritty, and this is what I'm talking about, but it also can make the clitoris larger and grow. And I'm sorry if that last part makes anyone uncomfortable, but these are the facts, and the person who asked me to make this video, these are the things you need to know, so that nothing surprises you and you go, whoa, what's going on? So the changes to the body should not be a big deal, considering it's transforming the person into who they truly are. Now, the increased aggression can be hard to handle, and I've had a hard time before handling it. For the most part, it's not that big of a deal. I'm scrolling, sorry. And over a little time, it can be toned down to control, like anybody's attitude. You just need to get through it. But I know from personal experience, I've dealt with abusive issues because the person has become just very aggressive because they were very aggressive to begin with. So when they began T, it became very abusive mentally, physically. And if this occurs in your relationship, like any relationship, it's time to go, because that's completely, totally unacceptable. Being on T is not an excuse to act in such a way. But I highly doubt you'll have a problem. Just be supportive to the person, to the person's transition. I mean, it's them going through a hard time, and you can't just be selfish and be like, well, it's affecting my life. Like, it's affecting their life too. Another thing is, I know I've dated mostly pre-op trans men, and it's a real comfort to someone who's trans when you treat them completely male, which you should. Because if you're dating them, you should see them completely as male, or you shouldn't be dating them. Because that means you're going into this relationship with the wrong idea. When you date someone who's trans, they are completely male, whether their body matches up with their mind yet. So you need to consider that. Don't refer to their body parts and things you do with their body as with female nouns, adjectives, and verbs, such as vagina, boobs, tits, going down on, wet, fingering. Use terms like dick, head, hard, stuff like that. I mean, chest, sometimes, like, I'm gonna lay on your chest or something like that. Don't say I'm gonna lay on your boobs. Like, don't say something that is feminine. use masculine terms, which is what I have noticed really helps. It just makes them feel very uncomfortable, and no one wants to feel uncomfortable. That would be like someone saying to a woman, like if my boyfriend looked at me and was like, "You're so hard right now," I would look at him and go, "Fuck." So, to be honest, why would you look at someone who's male and be like, "You're so wet right now"? Like, that's just weird. So, anyways, I just heard someone through my bathroom wall and that creeped me out. Especially not during sex, because this can trigger a lot of dysphoria sometimes. My favorite kind of term for it is be ready to be considerate. Another big situation that can come to play is the peeing situation, like say you're out or something. Let's say you have a purse, it's a lot. I know that my current boyfriend, Jace, right now, if we go out, I put his STP in my purse so that he doesn't have to put it in his pocket and squish it, or just like have the worry that people are gonna see it. So you might have be considerate about when you go out. Like, let's say you go to a bar. Some trans guys who are not as far along in their transition as others get very uncomfortable because, I mean, you may go into a bar where they might not have a stall for a guy, and it's even when they have a stall, it can be very nerve-wracking. So, I mean, be considerate of how the person feels. They might want to go to a gas station, like leave you there, or they might want you to come with them so they can go to a gas station, because a gas station has one bathroom, it's private, where they can go to the bathroom and feel more comfortable. And to be honest, I'd feel more comfortable. If they're uncomfortable, I would trust their feelings, because I don't want anything bad to happen to them. I don't want them to have to go through something that is bad. So just be very considerate of how that makes them feel. Also, in places where people don't know they're trans or something, don't call out the fact that you're dating someone who's trans to people. If someone seems confused, don't out somebody, I guess. That is not your place whatsoever. So just something to think about. That's not your place to do. And if someone says, like, some people like just don't know. I know, like, it gets really annoying for trans guys, and I know it's stupid, but like someone might say she, and they just might truly not know. Maybe the person isn't very far enough in their transition yet. Maybe the person just really doesn't know, and they might say she, and you can't be, oh girl, you didn't just say she. You can't be like, it's he. Don't be aggressive about it. Like, I mean, if they keep doing it or something, and you know them personally, you might want to say, you know, it's he. If you know they know what's going on and that the person is trans, you can say, maybe like, you can say he or something, like kind of like under the rug, but don't call somebody out, because that's just asking for an explosive situation that you don't. It's unnecessary. Jace is calling me. So to be honest, I know it sounds very different, but it's truly not. And I'm sorry if I missed a couple things. There's just so much to a relationship in general. It's all about being considerate of someone's own unique feelings, and no trans man is the same, because no man is the same. Everyone's different. So these are just my experiences and my thoughts. I'm sure if you have any more questions, just ask me. These are just the root core things that I've thought of that are kind of the most important experiences, things I've gone through. So, I mean, other than, like, your parents are your parents, so once they, you can deal with your own personal life and your friends when you date someone who's trans in your own way, because I know some people can be unaccepting, and face it, like, the world is not all beautiful and wonderful, and not everyone accepts people who are different and trying to make their lives better. So I hope this helps everyone, and especially Kelly, I really hope I helped you. But if you have any other questions, just let me know, and I'm more than willing to help out. My next video will be probably about how to deal with dysphoria in a relationship when someone gets, when the person you're dating gets very dysphoric, because it can be hard. But I hope this helped you, and keep on watching. Bye, guys.